Is popping, people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got finals at Jester Games. We got that pair down. Your boy took an L off screen, but on the screen we're making Ghost look kind of nice. We got a Violet established early, the cost Evo reduction, but Digilab plus Erica gonna pass this 4 straight back, and it's go time. Not quite the Bakemon we want to see, but that Bakemon in trash goes crazy. Speaking of, the Bakemon exactly that we want to see. A little bit late, but better late than never. We're going to swing in and then draw one, trash one. And we are going to establish the Necro here just to get 2 bodies. It's a little bit more expensive than I would like. Like, we're not going to get a 1-choke here, but we are going to be over that SP or 2-star Hudiemon. Float into 2 different bodies and then get the Evo off of the Necromon. Annoyingly, we did have to give up a little bit of value. Like, we did have to give up. We didn't quite have the second ghost there, but we did establish 3 bodies at different levels and 2 violets. Passing 2, go to 3 off of the Erica, and then this is going to be the Alliance check-in. Dos Checkerino does hit a violet on the second check, so it does live. As a reminder, obviously, we can't Digivolve. Already can't Digivolve over that Gotsumon because it was played off the Betamon effect. Now next up we're going to go for Chitose. Chitose, we're going to have the Ankylo come down. Ankylo gets the DP minus, and we're going to Digivolve the Ghostmon and taunt the Bakemon. So this is going to be start of main, spin to go into the Bakemon. And then this is going to be full clear. But we do establish a second violet from this position. And then we're going to drop the Necro in order to attempt to pop the Necro. Then we're going to play Bakemon. Bakemon pop the Necro in order to clear the Betamon, so we can't add back the Shack. This then gives us the ability to play out another level 4. So we're going to get the Searcher going. And then we do get to evolve the evolve a Digimon without paying the cost. So we're actually going to go Phantom for nothing, and then we're gonna go Barke over the Ghost just to start establishing memory things. And then we can actually give this bad boy rush, so we are just going to full send it up, and then we're gonna end on the Ghostmon blocker here, just so that way we can try and get as much value as we can. So we're gonna get double level 4 out of this and just go 4 wide, as well as make a Phantomon. Reason we could attack is because we didn't actually declare an attack. We weren't, locked out of an attack. But we do have plenty of memory to finally commit that Betamon, which means we can now establish the Hudie off the Gotsu that was pushed out of Raising. So it's going to give us the Ryujimishima. Gonna minus enough to clear the 4. And we are going to now make the Angemon. Swing Comet Hammer to Digivolve down to the rookie. We'll take the block and then try and pass it over, and we just end up DP minusing. So we end up full clearing the board, and we are going to take the checks. It's going to die on the second check. But that's going to be Angemon Digivolve, and then Digilab to revert back down for 2. Monka S. And then we could potentially try and make it, but what we're actually going to do is we're going to get K-Scale. We're going to bounce that body straight back down. Just trying to pass less than we had, but I guess it doesn't really matter because we do have the 3 violets. But, each of the 4 horsemen are here. And an extra Erica for good measure. So, yeah, in a pretty rough place. No Digilab anymore. That's at least gone. We are going to get to 1 choke here, as we are going to go into Phantom, tap the violet, draw 1, trash 1. That is going to be a Necro for 1. So we are going to get to keep turn, and we're going to get a Bake out. Nothing to pop, but we are going to combust. And this is going to be 2 level 4s up, but I think we're missing a Chimera, annoyingly. So we're going to get Bake out. You can see a Chimera in trash because 1 was hitting security. Is it possible 2 were in security? Not sure. Gonna get the Bake down and then evolve without paying the cost into Phantomon, which in hindsight maybe was a mistake. I think we should have tried to diversify our levels a little bit here. But we are instead just going to tap Violet to cost -2 to go into... Yeah, because this was still an execute. So it's like, it's really awkward timing. If we were to spend the 1, we would miss the execute because we were still in execute timing. We didn't bring the memory gauge back over to our side. And you can see how that really messes up the line. What we probably could do is we probably could have tapped the Violet, but we're instead just going to evolve for 3 into Necro. Necro is then going to give us the Ghostmon, and then we're going to tap the Violet this way to have this go in with execute. Then you're going to gain back 1, and that's why it was kind of awkward. Doing it, gaining the memory back. We do now get to kind of establish the Searcher, and then we're also going to establish a Bakemon that comes down. So many bodies. Now, 6 wide. And one of them is a blocker, and we do get to make a Phantomon to try and make it so that we're going to gain memory. I think we're thinking about the Doodler, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, so we end up just open passing. Or like choosing not to use the Violet just because it's not going to do anything. 1 blocker. And then this is Chitose down, DP minus, give the DP to the Phantomon. Getting to get the Digivolve, we're not going to be able to memory steal. And then we're going to have enough DP minus in order to shrink it all out. This is going to be another Chimera Insecurity, so there's our second one. And then it's going to be Hybrid for game. We'll also get shuffled up for game number 2. I want to say a thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. We've had some people jump back onto the membership. I just want to say a thank you to people like Lotus Black and Shogun for renewing your membership at the DigiEgg. You can do so for as little as £1 a month. Get to continue dodging the mid-roll and supporting the channel, helping me do what I do daily, go to multiple locals, things like that. And if you're a rookie, get to see your event, get you some sleeves. We are going to see Ghostmon in the back and in the front, and it's going to be Betamon in the back. Plus, are we going to go Searcher for Searcher, or are we going to try and establish a 4 in the back? So we're going to opt for a Seadra, and then we're going to go for You Go. All right, 1 cost Evo going to give us the memory soda. She was putting in work last time. Like, very, very good Violet. Each of the Violets star-studded. We risk a chip and not punish for it. We're going to draw 1 trash one, give us the... Oh, yeah. So we're going to draw 1 trash one, and then we'll realize that, like, because we can't execute, we would actually pick a different card just because... Yeah, you only get to evolve at cost minus if you have execute. Honestly, it's the first time I've ever tried to use that card without execute, so Lamau. It did live, but one of the things I guess also not really accounting for is Kometohama. It does mean that if we try and establish a floating body, like, it's quite difficult for us to do. We are going to add back the Phantom as we do get exploded thanks to the Chitose. But yeah, this is the full roster shuffle. We're going to end on Seadramon. And we just have to sit here and boost, which does kind of suck because, like, we need the Necros. We can't really afford for 2 Necros to go to the bottom of the deck. That's, like, pretty rough. But at the same time, Bakemon is kind of that guy. So we're going to pick up the Phantom, and then... Do we have another delay? Like, we also could just play the Violet. Yeah, so we're just going to pass 3. Had a memory setter anyway, so it's really just what we could do from 3 memory. I'm going to get the double draw off the Seadra plus Yoko, and that's going to be another Betamon down. Training on the first check, Rookie on the second. Hudiemon, and she has Alliance on Inherit and on Body, so this is 3 checks. And we're dead. Yeah. Didn't think he could kill me from where he was. Totally forgot that, yeah, we do have everyone to assemble the squad. That said, though, We are going to play a friendly after this one, so stick around for that.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi YouTube, it's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us in 2025 was an awesome year, and hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment, but yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor, so please consider supporting me. Bye. And like I said, if you're a member, you get to dodge the mid-roll, so you're getting basically straight back into the action as we go for the re-roll. And I want to say thank you to our rookies, because y'all will be getting bonus sleeves at Bristol if I get to see you in person. We got Greatness Beam, Turtle Sovereign, Balfi, Marcio, Gretzi, Brando, Kessa, Z Slasher, Solander Sane, Senchit PS, Metallica, Laot, Ulcrest, Random Factor, Sleeping Squids, and Wilbur Valquez. And of course, where will we be without our ultimates? The Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on sticks on the right side of your screen, Brad, King of Knights, Star Albert, Rich Life, Sacred Armor, and Matthew Bowen. And we are going to open up with Ghostmon in the back and Ghostmon in the front. Ideal setup. And we are going to keep cycling rookies here. And we do get one choke. So just going to immediately establish. And we're just going to stay in the back because we want to be able to cheat out. And we are going to double pick up 4s here. In this sort of deck, it's as good as we could really ask it for it to be. One goes down as we are going to shrink it with the Ankylo. We're going to swing that bad boy in for just enough checks. Nothing to pick up off the beta, and we do die in security as that is a blocker, not a barrier. Then we get to roster shuffle. So Erica and Chitose established in this instance, and then we get to get the Betamon in back as well. We're going to get a memory setter of our own, and then we're going to swing in with the Phantom, draw one, trash one, and this means we actually can't keep turn, but we just wanted to keep digging, cycle cards back down. You can see another set of double 4s. Hitting an Erica sucks, but we're going to Phantomon play out the Barke, and then we're going to Necro play out the Barke, and then Necro evolve into Barke over the rookie, and then we are not going to tap the Violet. It doesn't see the Evo timing. But we are going to push up with that Betamon and slam a Goatsu after gaining our memory at start of mains, enough that we could actually just pay for a Goatsu outright, which is crazy. It's going to be the rookie coming down, and then yeah, I'm going to see the Ankylo come through. And we get our main Tamer stunned. So not going to be able to use her to evolve any further. Ice Archery, putting in work, being able to stun bodies and stun Tamers. Obviously Execute is still like that end of turn attack, but it does need to suspend to do it. It's not overclock or anything like that. So a stun like this is very, very important. I'm going to get us the third of the 3 violets. And we're going to Jogres Shinka. Get rid of the stun. And then we're going to load up the rookie, and we're going to make Necromon over this. Necromon going to play out the rookie, and then we're going to swing in with Execute, gain back 4, and then on deletion we are going to play out a 4 from trash. Looks like we're going to prioritize a Ghostmon here. They were not punished. 2 cards picked up, getting very close. Not super duper close to deck up, but definitely thinking about it. We're going to get to go into the Barkemon here, and then we're going to tap our Violet to give Rush, and then Execute. Going to gain back turn, play out a level 4 here, and then down comes DNA one more time, as we are going to load up a 4-bomb Chimera, and then we're going to make... Oh wait, do we not have it? We're going to swing 8k. It does live, and then we're going to go Barkemon, pop the Chimera in order to gain 4. It was 1 cost reduced as well. And this Bakemon can swing because it was played the turn before. Gonna go Bake here. Draw. Go into the Phantomon. Phantomon's gonna swing. We're gonna gain back 2. And down comes the Chimera. Drew it off the Phantomon Evo to find that final bit of damage. So we are going to get cooked in the real match. But the friendlies was looking nice. If you like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll probably be doing a deck profile for this 50 very, very soon. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.